welcome back to an Actor's Notebook. For those of you who watch my Christmas haul vlog, you'll notice that I am in the same clothes, and that's because I'm recording this right after. I swear I don't wear this outfit like all the time, and I'm not being dirty, it's just the same day. So, yeah, let's kick this off. So, guys, this vlog is going to be a little bit different. It's shaping up for the new year, so happy new year! Woo! I do want to say before we start the new year vlog that I did forget to say that I got something in for Christmas that I think is very important. I got a microphone. So that when you're doing your self-tapes, you want to always make sure that all of your self-tapes are clear and that you're speaking articulately. But sometimes it has to do with where you are and where your space is. If you have tile, a lot of times that's not great for sound. So getting a microphone is always good for any self-tape. So now that I got that out of the way that I forgot to say last time, let's get into our New Year's vlog. Okay, so I wanted to send you guys off on a new year with what I think is the most important thing that I've learned this year. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I am not where I thought I would be going into this new year. Like, I thought, I've done a lot this year. I'm not going to lie, I've done a lot. I've seen a lot. And I'm very proud of all of my accomplishments that I've made. But I don't know. I almost feel like I could have done more, you know? And I mean, I've met so many amazing people. I have gotten to work with some of my favorite directors so far. Favorite directors so far. And I've written plays that turned out great. I've entered festivals. I went to London, Paris, Amsterdam. You know, I've got to see some of the world, and I got to study with the American Conservatory Theater, which was really cool. I got to perform at the Strand Theater in San Francisco, which was amazing, and something that I never thought would be like a goal of mine, but it was really cool. I got to meet so many amazing actors, so many amazing playwrights, so many amazing film directors and editors and sound designers, and it's just been a really cool year. But I don't know what I expected from this year. I don't, but I feel like ending it, I'm not where I want to be, which is weird. It's a weird feeling, and I don't know exactly what the new year is going to bring for me. So if you're like me, know first of all that you're not alone. Go back and live through your accomplishments, even the smallest one that you think doesn't really matter, but that day that you were so happy, like that day when I filmed for you guys my On the Road vlog, and I was sitting on the bed in the hotel when I was in New York, and I rented a hotel so that I could have a space that was mine, that wasn't anyone else's, where I could think for myself and prepare for my audition. Yeah, that was a good day, and I was super happy. And those days are important too. You know, finding your little happy moments, they're just as important as me being able to travel to Amsterdam, to be honest with you. Yeah, so if you're like me, find those things that are really cool that happened this year, and think about those things, but also kind of gear up for next year. And as we're gearing up for next year, I think the most important advice that I can give to you all as actors, or as theater makers, or as filmmakers, or as just people in the arts business, is don't let fear dictate who you are. Does that make sense? Um, Fear is a very real thing. It's something that I personally haven't felt in a while. And as we go into a new year, the expectations of what you want for your life can be very scary, especially if you're not anywhere where you thought you would be and if you don't know how to get there. And like I always say, for artists, there's no map, there's no like a how to. It's not easy to, first of all, know what kind of artist you want to be and to make it in this industry. Um, and to understand your idea of making it and how it may be different for other people. Sorry guys, my throat is really hurting. I'm just gonna drink some of my tea. But yeah, fear in itself is crippling and it's debilitating. And it's the reason why most people in their life do not go after their dream. So if I had to say anything, don't let this next year and the fear of what could happen or what might happen or what's never going to happen bring you down. You cannot give in to fear. Personally, and this is something that I talk to a lot of people about, and I don't mean to sound like, oh, like, ooh, I know all of this and I'm deep and whatever. No, it's not about being deep. It's about being real. I'm here to be real with you all, just like I always am. I haven't felt fear in a while. I don't know if I've ever felt fear, honestly, in my life, like true fear, where I'm like, I'm fearful of this. Like, I am deathly afraid. And I think the reason why that is because it's not because there aren't things in life that don't scare me. Being scared and having fear are different. And I'm going to try and explain why I think they're different. Because there are things in life that scare me. But I do it anyway. I think fear comes from when you are nervous or scared of something and then you sit in that and you let that take over and develop into fear. Don't ever sit in something that scares you. Just because something is scary doesn't mean it can't be amazing. And just because you feel like you don't know what's going to happen next and you don't know if you made the right path in your life, you just go down a path, choose a path, commit to it, and sometimes it will be a mistake, but you can also learn from that. I've done things where I've been like, I should have did this, that, and the other instead of what I did, but I did it. So I did this. I chose this path. I'm going to follow it to the end, and then I'll choose another one. You know what I mean? And maybe that choice will be a mistake as well. I'll learn from each of those until I choose a path that actually gets me to my destination, or that is close to my destination, or that is a path that is right for me, you know? And when I get to those paths that is right for me, I would have learned from all the mistakes that I made in the past. But I'm never going to be so scared to make a choice, or be so scared to not make a choice, or be so scared in every little thing, or be so scared to go after my dream that I sit in it and make it fear. No, because fear will control your life. If you allow yourself to sit in that little angsty place, in that unknowing place, in that scared place, in that place where your heart beats really fast, I mean, you'll never get out of it. You can get comfortable, you can ignore it, and you'll just be like, no, I'm not doing that. And you ignore it, and of course, still that fear is creating. It's becoming a fear now because you're not doing it. And instead, you're going and you're staying in your comfort zone in something that makes you happy, but not fully happy, because you still have this whole little thing on your shoulders that you're not paying attention to, until it weighs you so far down that you turn around and you look back and you realize it's a mountain on your shoulder. Like, you don't want to have to go through that. You don't want to have to be weighed down by that. And throughout my life, I think when we're children, we give less into fear. When I was a kid, well, at least I did. When I was a kid, I mean, I was crazy. Like, I mean, you couldn't tell me nothing. Like, I could rule the world. I said whatever I wanted to say. I was who I was 150% of the time, maybe even more, maybe to the point where it was exhausting. And then, you know, you grow up and people tell you not to do this, not to say this, not to act in a certain way. But I was a rebel. I lived my life by my rules, and I could be anything that I wanted to be, and anyone I knew could be anything that they wanted to be. Some people were too afraid, even as children, to do things that they thought were impossible, but me, there was no impossible. And I think that there was a while where I lost that about myself, but I, not for long. I mean, it's just ingrained in who I am. Um, I'm not as wild. And I have learned not to say certain things. But overall, I think, and I think a lot of actors, you have to tune into this childlike portion of yourself, and you have to go back to the portion where you didn't really fear much because you thought you could jump off the roof and fly. Now, most people would fall on the ground, but there are some children who, for a moment, they did fly. Even if you end up getting hurt, you flew, and that's a great feeling. I never jumped off a roof. I wasn't afraid to jump off a roof, I just thought it was stupid. I did climb trees and jump off them quite a few times. I should have hurt myself a lot more than I did. But basically, I say all of that to say, and I feel like I'm going off on a tangent of how crazy I was when I was a kid. But I say all of that to say that if this is the only thing I can tell you for the new year, is to just live, and if something scares you, do it anyway. And don't let fear control your life. Don't let fear even enter it. Just do you and commit to everything. Now, yeah, so I want to wish you all a happy new year, and I hope this helps you. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I am going to be taking a bit of a break from doing an actor's notebook. So you won't see any vlogs from me for a while, which is why I don't think I said like, subscribe, and all that jazz. You can feel free to like, subscribe, and all that jazz, and comment down below your New Year's resolutions, because I will look at them. The thing is and I'm not going away forever. I probably will come back to an actor's notebook, but there might be a major shift in this channel based on what I'm doing. But basically, I'm in a point in my life right now, and this is filmed before the new year. But I'm in a point in my life right now where this new year is coming up, and I have a lot of things that I have to do. I will probably vlog some of them, but not all of them I can actually share yet. I mean, I literally have things to say that I can't say some stuff, like literally written down. And so I can't really share with you guys all the stuff that I'm doing, which is sad. But I can't do it right now. So maybe after some time, when I can actually tell you guys about the things that I'm working on. It just seems silly for me to have this acting channel and me giving advice to you guys when I'm in a point in my life where I can't share with you guys everything that I'm learning. So I'm going to try. I'm just gonna have to live this part of my life a little bit away from you guys, and then I'll bring it back to what I've learned and all this kind of stuff. But there may be a major shift in my channel depending on what happens in this next season for me. But yeah, it was great talking to you guys and learning from you guys. Feel free, my Instagram is always linked down below. Feel free to DM me or comment in the comment section. I will still probably check in on this channel every now and again, but it will take a while, so I'm going to be missing some vlogs. I know I used to do one every week, but that just won't be happening for a bit. Feel free, I'm going to put in the bio some of my maybe vlogs that didn't get as much attention, but literally are some of the best things that I've learned, and that I feel like you guys should watch. I'm gonna put those in the bio as well. I don't even know how many people will see this video. Probably not a lot. I don't have a lot of subscribers and I don't have a lot of views, but I mean, for those of you who do reach out to me and who I know watch this, I try to give you guys great content because I want to help you. That is the only reason why I made this vlog, is because I came to a certain point in my career and I was like, I wish somebody would have told me these things, and I just decided to tell you guys. And I have a whole channel with a bunch of stuff of things that I think that you guys should know. Go back and watch them. They haven't, a lot of them don't get a lot of views, and I feel like these are things that you need to know. So if you're missing my vlogs, or if you just came on to this vlog and you want to know more, check out my channel. There is tons of content for you guys to knock yourself out with while I'm on this bit of like taking time away from you guys, so that when I come back and I kind of revamp the channel a little bit and tell you guys the stuff that I've been working on, you know, you're kind of right there with me. You already know. You already know about my journey. You already know how hard I work to get to where I'm going. And yeah, I just hope this channel and I hope this vlog and all the vlogs I did have helped you guys. So thank you so much for being a part of the Actor's Notebook, and I hope you learn from it. And any notes that you guys want to share with me, or that you want to share with the Actor's Notebook community, please write down your notes and comment them down below and let us know. Let us know what you've learned. Maybe through watching my videos, or maybe just through living your own life, you know? But I hope this next year is a great season for you all, and I hope you learn a lot, and it's been a blast. I'll see you guys later. Bye.